Yes, hello, how are you doing? It's Rockstar Dad here. Hello folks, how are you? I'm back with another Ren episode because so many of you guys have realised are massive fans of this dude, and so you should be because he is cool as, man. Video that I'm going to do today is called The Money Game. So I'm going to do part 1, part 2 and part 3 over the next few days. I'm pretty sure this is the first one, Money Game. It doesn't say part 1 on it, but I'm pretty sure this is part 1. I don't know. We'll see. A little shout out to my friend over on TikTok, Wim, over at Ren Reactions. Wim's been helping me to put out the reaction videos on TikTok, and he's been getting some pull on there, which is pretty cool as well. So thank you, Wim. I'll dedicate this to you actually, Wim. A little subscribe ditty. I always do my wee ditties on the guitar for the subscribe, just to try and keep you interested. A little Ren inspired intro. Hey you know it's true. Push the button, you know you want to. Subscribe to Rockstar Dead. It's the best time that you ever had. I've got a Patreon account. I would love it if you help support me and get on Patreon. It's the cost of a cup of coffee, and I've got loads of extra videos on there. I post my gigs at the weekend, so you guys can check out what I do on there, and a whole bunch of other stuff, me jamming with the wee boys, a whole bunch of kind of backstage stuff, all music related of course. If you haven't checked out any of the other videos yet, have a little look. I've done a few Ren videos now. Thank you guys for all the nice comments on there. It's really appreciated. It is. I've just kind of started on this YouTube thing the past few months, and I've no idea where it's going to go. I'm a musician myself. I've got my own tracks. You can check them out on Spotify. There's links all down here. Let me know what you think about those. Okay, let's do this. Let's get stuck straight in here. Yeah!
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way, and those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop. Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through gritted teeth, it's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murdered like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant. Cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome. And also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep.
Wow. Excellent. He does it every time. Every single time he does it. Now, what he's brilliant at is tension and release. That's what music is tension and release. It's major chords and minor chords and leaving space and getting your audience, pulling your audience in and then giving them the release. He's brilliant at that. He's brilliant with the pauses. He's brilliant at stretching the time. So much music nowadays is ran with click tracks, and as soon as people get in a studio, they'll put stuff on a click track because it's kind of easier to structure your recordings. But if you listen to classical music, it's kind of natural to push and pull music. It's nice to do it. At first, when I put it on, I heard the guitar and I was like, it sounds live. And then I seen him and I'm like, oh, he's not playing guitar. Maybe it's not live. But my ears were telling me, no, that's a live guitar. And I'm thinking there's like someone playing the guitar. And then we've got this whole Reservoir Dogs type thing going on here. Now, his words are phenomenal. Again, he just hits the nail right on the head. This last maybe 20 seconds or so, and he's talking about immigrants, especially right now in society with so much stuff kicking off, and it just seems the powerful take more and more and more, while people like yourself and like myself, with not much, you know, we've got enough to get roofs in our head. Now, I know I've got guitars here. You see guitars in my house. I've worked all my life to get these guitars. They don't cost that much money. I don't have a swimming pool. I don't have a fancy car. My car's 10 years old. I don't have a bunch of fancy rings and bling and stuff like that, because I've chosen in life to live by a set of morals, which he's kind of explaining here, that if you do pursue money, then there is a greed element to it. You are looking out for yourself, number one. There's nothing about other people on there. This is brilliant. He's encompassing that and he's getting straight into the race thing. You know, people saying, this is our country, this is my thing. Why is it your thing? You're on a planet this size, mate, on a universe this big, right? We're all on this planet. When we're born here, we have not got a clue what we're doing here, right? I know religious books and that might tell you that. I'm on a rant now, haven't I?
Oh, yes.
Yes, so this is what he's doing. He's going in, he's opening this thing up. But the money thing is such an important subject, especially nowadays, like I said, when so much of our world is governed by greed and what people have, and people are looking saying, I've got this, I've got that, what have you got? Your honour is everything you've got in life, you know, and you can tell that this dude has moral standards. And what a great video. He just uses all these different elements in his song. He's got comedy, he's got fear, he's got horror. It's brilliant. I love it. I want to see how the video ends. I'm waiting for the shock factor. I don't know. Something could happen in this video. Right, okie dokie. Once again, I've got Patreon. Have a little look on there. It costs next to nothing. Like I'm saying, I'm not a rich man. I've been a musician all my life. I've chosen this path. Anything you could do to help support by the Patreon, that would be much appreciated. Right, let's carry on.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Wow. Wow, what a show. Just absolute showmanship. He's bringing all the Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction thing in there. So it's great to watch. It's a show that you're watching and it's real. He's keeping it real. I think the whole thing at the end with him taking all the stuff off, you can hear the mics getting pulled. You can hear that. You know there's that sense of liveness there.
Before anybody knew the meaning of the word curfew, before anybody knew there were only a few. There were only a few who could understand that what we as a family live, feel, experience.
I can't wait to see Money Game Part 2, but like I said, he's tackling subjects that are really important and I'm really happy about that because there's so much music out there that it's just bullshit, sorry. It's got nothing, it's got no soul to it. But this stuff matters to the human race. This is what we need now. We need to be asking questions, you know, for our children. Give something good back to the world, you know. If it's not been done before us, then let's us do it. We can do that, you know. And I love this dude already. I really feel a bond with him. And I think everybody, you guys watching this, myself, we all feel the same thing. That's the stuff they put on the news, on the TV at night, stuff that we don't believe anymore. And we're all the same. That's the thing, if you speak to people, no matter which country they're from, no matter which religion, we all believe the same stuff. We're all sick of it. We're all sick of the lies. We're sick of all the stuff. But we can do something about it. I really believe we can unite. We can do something about it together. Well, I didn't think this would go on to be a rant. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Yeah!